Hello, I'm going to present Dragonflow. So Dragonflow, to whoever doesn't know, is a full Neutron implementation. It's a full open source project running under Neutron Big Stadium. Some of the motivations that led us to create another project is we wanted it to be integral part of OpenStack, meaning both the implementation and the plugins are parts of OpenStack. We wanted it to be very lightweight and simple to go into. The code base is relatively very small, and we wanted it to be easily extensible, but be compatible for scale and performance extensive environments. If we look at how an OpenStack environment with Dragonflow looks like, we usually have the Dragonflow agent at each of the compute nodes, the OVS, which communicate with OpenFlow to this controller, and a distributed database that holds a policy, and the local agents translate this policy into flows in the compute nodes. Going a little deeper into the architecture, Dragonflow has two main parts. The pluggable database. Basically, we decided instead of trying to implement our own database solution or picking one database over the other, we implemented this layer in a pluggable way. So you could attach any open source key value solutions. It's very easy to integrate, and we have some examples like RamCloud, etcd, RethinkDB, and OVSDB. The other part are Dragonflow applications, which are very extensible, and they basically takes the policy from the database and translate it to flows. We have layer 2 implemented, layer 3 in a distributed virtual router manner, and a distributed DHCP application. The idea that for the next cycle, we are planning on basically distributing only the relevant policy to each of the compute nodes instead of transferring all the policy. This is something that is very useful in virtualized environments with tenant isolation. And it's actually very simple when we have the pluggable database layer, and some database already support something like that. Going forward, we have some very challenging roadmap and things that we are covering. I'll focus on 2 points here. Basically, our smart NICs integration. What we see is a trend of a lot of hardware NICs vendors and even switches trying to offload OVS completely. We believe that this is something that is hard to follow because hardware will always try to keep up with the software and with all the extension and possibilities. And we believe that the right way to do it is with a hybrid approach, where you have a smart entity, Dragonflow in our case, which know to adjust the pipeline according to the local hardware capabilities and build a hybrid pipeline of software OVS and smart NICs vendors. And it's very simple to do it in Dragonflow since we distribute policy to the local compute nodes. We are already working with some smart NIC vendors on POC in this matter, and we are seeing good results. We are also thinking about using Dragonflow as a project to connect and span networks across clouds with some VTEP extensions, VTEP scheme extension, and we can speak about it more after. Thank you.
All right, let's thank our speaker.